Hi there, I'm Kelly. I write award-winning historical fiction, and what I'd like to do is address another question that I get asked quite frequently as a historical fiction author, and that is, where do I come up with the ideas, or where do I find the women that I actually write about? Just to give you a bit of background, I've always been interested in history. I do have a history degree that I got from university, but I didn't really get into English history until I actually moved there. I did live there for about 20 years. And I went through the Richard III phase and I went through the Tudor phase, as you might be able to see from behind me in my bookcases. But it was after that that I decided I really wanted to go actually a little bit deeper into the past. And that's when I got into the supposed Dark Ages, the Anglo-Saxons and the Vikings. So the first woman I chose was Aelfgifu of Northampton. She was the first wife of Canute the Great. You may know him because he supposedly held back the waves, and that's a fairly misunderstood story. But I decided to write things from her point of view. She was an interesting woman in her own right. So my first novel, The Northern Queen, tells the story of Aelfgifu and Canute, and also Emma of Normandy, another woman who comes into the book and enters into the story. The rivalry between the two women was interesting for me to write. Emma is a fairly well-known character or person in history, while Aelfgifu maybe not so much, but she definitely deserved to have her story told. So I hope you want to take a look at The Northern Queen. If you do, it's available at the link below on Amazon, as are all my books. Thanks very much for joining me. Bye.